Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So today's video is a little bit more of a serious one. As you can tell by the title, I'm reviewing this article. Basically, there was a female driver who was sexually assaulted by her passenger, and yeah, basically she doesn't feel that Uber and Lyft handled it correctly. So we're gonna get into that today. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like these stories. Well, if you like me sharing these stories with you guys, because let's face it, I don't like these stories, but I feel like I did want to report on this and give you guys breaking news, because I also wanted to hear your guys' thoughts. So leave your thoughts down below. Do you think Uber and Lyft handle these sexual assault cases in the best way possible? Or do you think that, you know, it's not really up to Uber and Lyft to handle that? Because basically the big thing is that Uber and Lyft drivers are independent contractors. So when you sign up, you know, basically if there's something that goes on in between the driver and the passenger, it's not technically Lyft's fault or Uber's fault, because the driver is not an employee. You know, as a driver, you're kind of subjected to that. Like, if you get into an accident, it's not, well, that's been covered by Lyft's insurance, but I don't know, let's say like, yeah, let's say you're a passenger and the driver does something bad to you. It's not Lyft's or Uber's fault because they're just an independent contractor. But there's a lot of gray areas, but let's just go over this and let's see who's right. Let's see who's right and let's talk about it. Let's have an informed conversation. I don't want to say who's right or wrong. Maybe I will at the end. But I also want to hear your thoughts, because what I like to hear both sides of the story, to be honest. And I really don't think it's smart to just kind of cut to the chase and say one thing is right and there's no other possibility, because I just don't think that's how we progress as a society, as people. I think it's good to have a good conversation. So I don't know, we'll see. But let's see who's right. Yeah, but let me hear your thoughts as well. So I'm gonna quickly go over the story. Female drivers feel abandoned by Uber and Lyft after reporting a sexual assault. The drivers, female drivers. So any female drivers out there, leave your thoughts too. Finds drivers who have experienced range of safety if you say companies offer little to no support. 1 month into driving for Lyft around Atlanta, Alicia Duques was sexually assaulted by a passenger on April 21st. She drove him to a gas station, back to his apartment. He asked first, so this is the passenger. He first asked me if I had any change because he wanted to leave a tip. He ended up finding a $5 bill in his pocket and gave it to me. So he's probably wanted to leave a bigger tip. Maybe he had a $100 bill or something. He then proceeded to ask me if I wanted to come into his house and drink with him. I said, no, I'm working right now. Can you please leave? Dukas told The Guardian. The propositions escalated from offering to pay for sexual favors to insisting on bringing her back to his apartment. He said he would do it in the car. I said no again. Then he stuck his hand in my shirt. I was pushing him away from me. He grabbed my thighs. Oh my gosh. A passerby caused the rider to briefly stop, and Dukes quickly unbuckled her seatbelt and jumped out of her car, causing the rider to flee. She immediately called the police, and the rider was arrested and issued a restraining order after continuing to harass her on social media. Oh my gosh. That guy should be in jail for that. I don't know why the police just let the guy off the hook like that. When she reported the incident to Lyft, they offered no assistance other than deactivating the rider's account. Someone emailed me and told me they suspended him from using the platform, and that was it. She hasn't driven for Lyft since the incident. I do not blame her. Guardian investigation has revealed numerous other cases where female drivers for Uber and Lyft have experienced safety issues, ranging from sexual assault and harassment to being attacked by riders. In each case, the drivers felt Uber and Lyft offered little to no assistance or support, and that current companies are inadequate. Someone from Uber said, Uber's deeply committed to safety and has a number of safety issues. The issue here is, how are the companies taking responsibility for these issues? They're not protecting passengers well, and they're not protecting drivers well. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is from Rideshare Drivers United. That group is pretty crazy. They're the ones who are always protesting, so I'm sure, yeah. I don't understand this group. They like hate Uber and Lyft, but all of them are drivers. I really don't get it. If you're in that group, maybe you can let me know. Yeah, safety is fundamental to Lyft. Since day one, we have worked hard to design policies and features that protect both drivers and riders, including community guidelines, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's several other incidences. I'm not gonna get into all the cases, but basically there's two arguments. One is that Lyft and Uber should offer some sort of support. I don't really know what they want Uber and Lyft to do. I really don't know what they want Lyft and Uber to do. So maybe, I don't know what they would even do. But I mean, and then the other side, so okay, whatever. Let's say we figure out something that Lyft and Uber can do. One is that they do that. Two is that they really do nothing. They deactivate the passenger and, you know, let the police handle it. Because it's not, I mean, the driver's an independent contractor. They're just setting up this transaction. That's kind of what Uber and Lyft decided to do when they started their company. They didn't want to hire employees. They wanted to set, it's a platform. It's like Airbnb. Let's say if you guys know what Airbnb is. People rent out their rooms. If whoever's hosting the Airbnb, or let's say a passenger gets in and, I don't know, destroys, I don't know, steals something. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that is protected. I don't know. This is an interesting case. But I really don't know what Uber and Lyft would do besides hand it over to the police. And obviously the police took that guy and filed a restraining order. So, I mean, it does seem pretty resolved to me. But I don't know. Is there something else that Uber and Lyft should do? I don't know if I'm missing something. I personally, yeah, I guess I will share my opinion. I personally don't think Uber and Lyft should be liable for something like that. I mean, obviously they are doing a bunch of things to prevent those, like screening. Well, maybe they should screen passengers a little bit more. I don't know. At the same time, there's a lot of drivers who do similar things. So it's a tricky ball game, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'm down to talk. I'm down to chat with you guys. Just don't leave hate comment. You guys, I mean, if you're gonna leave a hate comment, just know that I probably won't reply to it, because if I see a hate comment, I have no incentive. Like, the conversation's already ruined. But if you leave it actual, like, you guys can criticize me. I really don't care, or challenge me. I actually appreciate that. But, you know, you don't need to call me an idiot, or like, you know, I'm just a normal person like you and me, or like you, just sharing my thoughts. You know, if you go out and you're talking to somebody and you're sharing your thoughts, do you want somebody calling you, hey, you an idiot, you have no idea what you're talking about? It's like, you just want to leave at that point. But if you want to leave a comment and say, hey, Dylan, you know, that's an interesting point you bring up. However, did you think about this? I will gladly reply to you. It's not that hard to get a response from me. So just don't leave. I mean, you can leave the hate comments, it's fine. But know that I just scroll past those ones. So, all right, guys, that's it for today's video. Give the video a thumbs up if you, you know, like me reporting on these stories, and then subscribe so if you want to see more of them. All right, guys, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Get out there, make some money. If you're a driver, or if you're a passenger, you know, yeah, stay safe too. You know, always make sure you have the correct license plate when you get into a car. Actually, I did want to share this really quick. Today I took a Lyft to the gym, and maybe I shouldn't show it. Yeah, I can't show it because I don't want to reveal the guy's license plate, but when I was ordering, before I got in, Lyft had a little notification that says, it showed the driver's license plate huge, and it says, confirm that you have the direct driver's license. So I thought that was really cool that Lyft is actually doing that now to, you know, make sure people do get in the correct cars. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, talk to you all soon. Later, guys, peace.